Hey, the video you're about to watch comes from a mastermind slash question and answer a session that I hosted not long ago for affiliates who are fairly new to the game and promoting specific high ticket digital products. So there's going to be a ton of value shared across the entire mastermind. And if you want to join us in becoming a high ticket, high profit affiliate marketer, make sure you go over to my15daychallenge.com after you watch this video to learn how to set up your high ticket affiliate marketing business in 15 days or less. Enjoy the video.
So here's a question I had that I've kind of been polling. It has to do with Legendary Marketer, and obviously I'm set up. I cloned your 15-day system, and now I'm trying to. And I've had like a small amount of sales, but what I want to do is I want to run some Facebook ads, but I'm not getting really a crisp answer. This is not faulting you, from even the folks at Legendary Marketer about what images to use on a Facebook ad. They've got templates for what you can use for the narrative and stories, and you can adapt it to yourself on how to get it, and they have all good information on audiences. But the videos that I've looked at on Legendary, for example, have like you can use a picture of Dave Sharp or something like that. But do you have any recommendations or what you might have found successful on running Facebook ads as it relates to the ad images?
Yeah, absolutely. So with regards to Facebook ads and Legendary Marketer specifically, me personally, I use video ads, which I know can be a little bit uncomfortable. And maybe it's not necessarily the best route if you're not confident with Legendary yet, because you're better off using images than really screwing up a video. But if you really kind of know what you got it figured out, a video I think can be more powerful than images. But let's just say that we're going to use images. And if I could just kind of go off on a tangent, Tim, really quickly here, because it brings up a good point. One reason I use video ads when I'm running my campaigns is beyond the bond that I can create and the ability to stand out. Beyond that, when you're first getting started, you have nothing but targeting. So, right, like you run a first Facebook ad, you can target people who are interested in ClickBank or ClickFunnels or Gary Vaynerchuk or whatever. There's targeting based on interests. So that's obviously going to be competitive, and we're bidding against other people because anybody can bid on an interest, right? So, however, when I run a video ad, I'm looking for metrics to build lookalike audiences. So to get 300 clicks, let's say, over to my website, right? Because that's a metric I could build a retargeting ad on. I could get website visitors and build a retargeting ad. That's going to take a lot longer than for me to get 300, let's say, 1-minute video views on my video. So, and if this is going over anyone's head, don't worry about it. It's just kind of a little side note. So I use those video ads because the second I get 300, like, let's say 30-second video views, my first lookalike audience is people who viewed 30 seconds of my video. And that happens way before I get 300 clicks over to my website or whatever. So it's a lot cheaper way to get to those lookalike audiences faster. But that's just kind of a little side note that I wanted to bring up. Regarding your question, and if you missed it, Tim asked, he wants to run Facebook ads for Legendary Marketer to the bridge page. He's gone through the Legendary Marketer training. He knows what kind of copy he needs to use in the body of the ad. But he knows what to target based on their training. But what he doesn't know is what kind of images to use. And I think really the images themselves, it's like there is no way to predict is kind of the real answer. And I know that's what no one wants to hear, but it's the truth. Like I can see some benefit to using you in an image somehow, but to use Dave, I don't know if that's necessarily the best way out, the way I would go, because it kind of is a bumpy ride. So for instance, let's say they see Dave on Facebook, then they come to your bridge page, and now it's Tim here, like, okay, what's going on? And then you see him back to Dave, it's like, right, that's not congruent, that's not smooth and streamlined. So what I would do instead, like, let's say you don't want to use your image, that's fine. What we see working on Facebook could be as simple as an aspirational image, right? Like, so what's the concept or what's the messaging surrounding Legendary Marketer? Freedom, right? Income, right? So maybe we find an image, whether it's as simple as a beach or what have you. I just using that as a very generic idea, but like an image that's eye-catching, that's vibrant, right? Like that is bright, that really stands out, that gets that scroll stopper. That really isn't specific to anything other than the idea. It's going to attract the people who might be interested in then reading your body or the copy on the ad, which will then get them to see the headline or vice versa, and then click over and actually get onto your bridge page, where they're going to all of a sudden see Tim. Okay, cool. What's Tim talking about? They're going to watch your bridge page video and they're like, oh, I like the sounds of that. Let's go see what this Dave Sharp guy is all about.
Makes sense.
Cool.
So I hope that cleared things up and was extremely valuable to you. If it was, feel free to drop a like. I would really appreciate it. If you have any follow-up questions, leave them in the comments. And if you want to see some of the other questions that were addressed in this mastermind, make sure you go over to the channel. You'll find them posted there. And if you want to join us, start the 15-Day Business Builder Challenge by going to my15daychallenge.com, which you can find the link in the description as well. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.